Good morning, good morning. Oh, I just woke up and it's almost 8 o'clock. Oof. I slept a long time last night. Um, I started back on my chemo pills yesterday, and they made me tired yesterday, like I was in my third week. Excuse me. It was like my third week of the medicine. Like, oh, look at the bags and rice. Man, really tired. So, yesterday was the most amazing day ever. Brian's daughter came over, and we rode bikes, and he watched the grandbaby. But that grandbaby, oh, God, he's magic. I feel nothing but joy and happiness when he's around. He's magic. I'm very good at magic. So what's going on? I'm about to have a telehealth phone call for the follow-up for my blood clot. They're just wanting to monitor my medication and stuff, and so I was able to do that as a telehealth. Hold on, babe. Let me push pause. Okay, I have no idea what I was talking about or what was going on. However, I had a telehealth appointment, and I had 2 doctors in my video call, and I thought, I feel wealthy. I'm at home, and I've got 2 doctors making a house call. That's pretty fancy. So, I've got to research the word. I'm not sure what it represents, but palliative care is where I'm headed for a new department, and I've got some other new medications that they called in for my knees. They're like arthritic. Ooh. And I haven't found back from my Guardant 360 blood biopsy yet. So, waiting to hear back on that. And then it'll be a whole new update. My friends Chris and Debbie are headed north. Zoom. They're going to come check in. They've got the same membership that we do, so they'll be parked next door. Super groovy. Grandbaby don't feel good today. He's a little under the weather, so I think we're going to have to go. We had ordered something on Amazon, but it's not processing. So anyway, cancel that order. He doesn't feel good. Load up the motorhome, Grandpa. We got to go make an immediate delivery. So we're going to go drop off that Mr. Taterhead. Stat. And what else? Oh, I had an epiphany last night as I was laying down going to sleep. I had the most amazing idea. And I think it's doable and appeals to everybody involved. Like, bam. And I just so happen to be wearing my shirt. It says Lily's Peppers and Chilies. Most of you do not know this about me. Let me share some info about Jen. I used to own a chili pepper farm. It was called Lily's Peppers and Chilies, and I grew over 50 varieties of chili peppers. They weren't all chili peppers. Some were peppers, like bells. But once you get past the heat of 0 to 100, which is a bell pepper, Scoville heat scale, you become a chili. Because once you roast them, they bring out their heat and stuff. And when you roast a pepper or smoke it, it changes the name. So anyway, there's a bunch of stuff about peppers. But I grew like the 15 world's hottest peppers on the planet. I was very aggressive about keeping my inventory fresh and aggressive. I'm in still several groups and collectives of chili pepper breeders and growers. And so the guy that developed the what's that? Oh, the hot one that everybody's ghost pepper. I know the guy. He's a friend of mine. Acquaintance, a business acquaintance. That was very forward to say friend. But he is a very familiar business acquaintance of mine that I feel comfortable doing business with and could do so again. However, I used to grow a field full of Hatch, Big Jim, and New Mex chilies. The great big ones that people like to roast. And so I had a chili pepper roaster manufactured and made and and I had a farm stand. I was on the board of directors for the Grants Pass Farmers Market, and I sold the seeds that I harvested. This was by the second year because I had to roll into a full circle. So I had seeds for sale, dried chilies, a dried spice mix where I ground them up and added onion and garlic. And I sold the plants as starts, and then I sold them with fruit on them. And I was the bumblebee, and in my greenhouse, in my garage with all the lights, I would take a paintbrush and I would go bzz, 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 and I would pollinate each little flower by hand. And so I would have fruit set early spring on my plants, and they sold for like $50 covered in fruit in May. It was pretty freaking cool, to be honest with you. I started them in January in my garage. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I used to hand pollinate all the little pepper. I'm talking about thousands of flowers too. This is like all day for 2 or 3 days. Bzz, bzz, bzz. But I did it. And so I used to take the peppers and roast them fresh at market. People would stand in line to buy the chili peppers. So on a Wednesday, I would throw down 10 to 15 cases. And then on Saturday, I would knock out 50 to 75 cases. And I'm talking about in like 2 or 3 hours. Super awesome. So I found a chili pepper roaster that is perfect for under $300. I'm excited because the one I had manufactured and custom made cost me $2,500. So you can imagine how happy I was about that. I'm talking fast. I got a lot on my mind. Sorry about that. And so I got this chili pepper roaster I found for under $300. By golly, I'll have that much money on the 3rd. I already know what I need to do to get the cases of the peppers. I've already got that connection all figured out and lined up. All you need is a food handler's card because it's a value-added product. You do not need a commercial kitchen. And I think I got a winner chicken dinner. It's enough to provide for 2 households if done properly. And Brian's daughter needs an income for her household for a second income. I need a second income for our household. And I have a giant, beautiful, wonderful husband who can operate a machine. The pepper, you got to hand crank them. And I can't do that anymore. It's not like it weighs a lot, but you're talking about spending 25 pounds and standing really close to a lot of heat. It's not too much heat if you stand right, but it's hot flashes and upper body strength are no longer going to prohibit that activity. But I got a Brian, and I think we can knock this out. And I already know where to get the food safe bags in bulk by cheap. Uline. You know about Uline, then you understand. And they have them all ready to go. I've already researched everything that I need to do, and I know what needs to happen. Everything else I can get at the Dollar Tree. This is it. I think that we're going to pull this off, and we're going to be roasting chilies all over Whatcom County all summer, and we're going to be cranking. And now I'm going to go find out what palliative care is. So, peace and love, and off to Google search. Love you.